Hey guys, it's Anna again. I am back with another video. I was just thinking and just trying to figure out what my next video would be. This is actually a tip video. It's pretty much for the new mommies to be. I'm still considered a new mommy because I'm only pregnant with my second child. So I'm still learning new things. There's so much to learn. I'm still doing some things wrong. I am sitting in my living room. I don't have an actual wall to be doing this. Maybe I'm gonna have to find a different wall and put like a nice wallpaper. That way, the view isn't so weird looking. So this should work for now. I have my notes right here, written with the Crayola marker.
This I got it from the Dollar Tree. How cute is the print? I am obsessed with floral print.
Here is Emma, my big baby. She's been sick, and it hasn't been fun for her or for all of us. We haven't been. Actually, lately we've been sleeping more, which is so good because we went like 3 nights with no sleep. She had a really bad cough, and we had to take her to the ER and then to her pediatrician, and they gave her breathing treatment, but she's doing a lot better, thank God. So, mommy, ¿quién es?
Mama.
Say hi, Emma. I guess she's gonna be doing the video with me. So, Elmo, she loves Elmo. For all those new mommies out there like myself, it's a learning process, and I just want to say that these are actually tips that worked for me. I'm just sharing these tips with you. Maybe they could work out for you as well. Every mommy figures out new things that worked better for them, which, again, it's a learning process. You learn as you go. Not everyone is, gonna be doing everything right at the first time. So we're gonna get this video started. And let's go with tip number 1. Tip number 1, take your time on everything. Take your time on everything. Do not rush things at the beginning because, yeah, it's a new experience. It's a new lifestyle because your life changes completely. But when she was born, I tend to want to rush everything, and I would want to do everything like this because I see. Come on, you're running on no sleep. The baby's crying. The baby's this. The baby's that. The baby's. That's her fake cry, by the way. So I would want to do everything, and that would get me even more frustrated. You have to take your time, know what you're doing, know that you're doing it right. So just take your time, take it day by day, Yeah. Which would lead me to my next point. My next point, it's one of the greatest. Organization. Be organized. Be organized always. I had to learn the hard way because I wasn't organized. I would sometimes be organized, but not as organized as I was supposed to be. So organization is one of the major tips that you should really consider, because it would make your life as easy as never before, because you know where everything's at. I had to learn the hard way. Like I said, I would have my diaper bag and just throw everything in there without being organized, and every time I would have appointments, or I would have, oh my gosh, she would bring this. Anyways, everything was a mess in my diaper bag, and I would get so frustrated because I would have the baby, when Gustavo wasn't around, or when nobody was around, I would have my baby in my arms, and then I would have the diaper bag. So I would be like this, and I would stuff her, and I would be like, ah. So I wasn't organized, and now I've learned, as the time has passed, I've learned to be organized. And I will show you a quick little thing that I bought actually not so long ago from the Dollar Tree that really, I think it's really gonna help. So I don't use a diaper bag right now anymore because Emma doesn't really need that many stuff. So I use like a backpack, and I just carry whatever, you know, I need in here. It's so much easier. Backpacks have always worked better for me because you just put them in your bag. You don't have to worry about, you know, them falling off your shoulder or anything. So this is what I bought from the Dollar Tree. Here in California, there's a program called WIC. So you get, you know, the foods, free food and stuff. And it's like the perfect size because it's like an envelope, the long envelope size. If that makes sense. So basically, I put my WIC papers in here, some other documents I need to carry, immunization record card, and a bunch of other stuff that always come handy because I would need them, you know, whenever I go to her doctor's appointments or to my appointments. You know, not only in your diaper bag can you be organized, but also at home, you know, just label things, you know, divide the drawers up, you know, what drawer, in this drawer I'm gonna put this, in this drawer I'm gonna put that. That's a good tip as well, you know, just stay organized. Your life, just organize your life completely because it's something that it's necessary. This is a funny tip, but believe me, when you're a mom, you forget to do this a lot. Don't forget to eat food. I would run on literally probably a little bit over 5 hours with no food when I had Emma. Why? Because I didn't know how to do it. You know, Gustavo went to work early, and I had to do everything on my own, which I wouldn't mind because that's what I chose. I would literally go on hours and hours without food or without a snack or without anything because I would be too worried about my child. And I would feed my child, but I wouldn't feed myself. That would also, you know, come in with the not taking my time and not, you know, not being organized, that, and all that would build up and cause me to get even more, you know, frustrated, more moody. I think food is the really important part of your life, pretty much, literally, because you need food, you need nutrition. Nutrition is very important, especially when you're breastfeeding.
I didn't breastfeed. So maybe that's why also I wouldn't really eat some, you know, so if you're not breastfeeding, just make sure you need to eat as well. I breastfed for a few weeks, for like 2.5 weeks, but then I stopped because I let my mouth dry.
Formula worked fine for me. Formula worked fine for her. She's a healthy baby, thank God. And you know, whatever works out best. ¿Dónde va esto? Ponlo en la bolsa, por favor. So as you have noticed, I speak to her in Spanish. I want her to learn Spanish, and she only knows Spanish because we've spoke to her Spanish ever since she was born. We've decided that she needs to learn her Spanish first, and then eventually she will learn her English at school. Everything she watches is in English, but we want her to speak to us and understand her Spanish better for now, and then eventually she will learn her English. That's just something we decided because, you know, her grandparents, you know, speak Spanish. We all speak Spanish. So back to my tips. I'm almost done. Ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. I chose to not move in with my mom, well, you know, when she was a newborn. That doesn't mean that I didn't ask her for help when I needed it, because I would still call her every half an hour, like, Mom, how do I do this? Or what should I do? And she would always help me, of course. Also, you know, my mother-in-law. So it's okay to ask for help, ask for tips, you know, search it up, Google, YouTube, always, you know, that's always there for to help you out. We actually searched up her coughing this past weekend when she was really sick. We searched it up, like, Google, why is she doing this, or, you know, we put in her symptoms, and then it gave us a total scary thing. And then we went to her pediatrician, and she told us a much different thing from Google. So we're like, okay, so let's not always go based on Google tampoco. But it's okay to ask for help. That's part of the learning process. You know, sometimes you need to learn from someone else. You need to ask someone else for their tips, and that will, you know, that could also help you. For example, this video, I'm doing this video, I'm telling you what helped me. Maybe this could help you as well, hopefully. Last but not least, make time for yourself. It's always important to make time for yourself. You know, this past weekend, again, when Emma was pretty sick, I was really overwhelmed. I was tired. I was just like, I need a little time for myself. So Gustavo called out on Monday and Tuesday, and on Tuesday, it was when I told him, you know what, I'm gonna put Emma to sleep, and I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the store, take my time, breathe in fresh air, and just relax, because this weekend was pretty frustrating, was overwhelming, it was tiring for me, and I just need time for myself. And especially because I'm pregnant, it's not good to always be stressed out. It's not good to be overwhelmed. So he told me, he was like, yeah, you should do that. I'll stay with Emma. You go and take your time. And I went to the Dollar Tree. That's where I bought a bunch of stuff that kept my mind off of things. But I made time for myself. You know, there's always time to make for yourself. Leave the kids with your husband one day. Leave them with, you know, with your mom. I always leave Emma with my mom when Thel and I want to go out. When we want to go out with our friends, they're always there to help out with Emma. So that's always good.
If you're not a mommy and you're watching this, thank you for watching. But if you have a sister or an in-law that you think needs to have a time to themselves, offer to take care of the kids, no matter how, you know, uncontrollable their kids are. Just help a brother out or a sister.
So yeah, guys, these are our tips that have really helped me out through this whole mommy journey, because gosh, it's a journey, it's an adventure, you know, it's something pretty special. But I will say this, I will never complain about being a mom. Never complain about that, because even though it's tough, it's truly a blessing. And everything you do is for, you know, for the benefit or for the love of your kids, and that's what truly matters. And everything is all worth it at the end, because you see them happy and you get happy automatically. And it's okay to sometimes not know what to do, because, you know, I'm sure that everyone has that someone that will know what to do. And like I said, it's okay to learn. It's okay to make time to let it out, because it's always good to let it out and not just keep it all inside. Sometimes you have to break out, sometimes you have to let it out. And I would always recommend to always make time for that. That will definitely make your life easier. So I really hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you really like these kind of videos, let me know. You know, I really enjoy your feedback. All your feedback is really pretty helpful. So I will talk to you guys soon, and yeah, just subscribe if you haven't, to see more mommy tips, more toddler tips. The challenges with Gustavo, those we will do for sure. He has been sick, so I don't want to bug him too much right now, because daddies kind of overdo it when they have the cold. But, you know, what can we do, right?